The games or disciplines of trap and skeet, the targets always fly a set distance and a set trajectory. They're actually set before each competition. The traps are stationary and are not moved and are very precise. And the targets in trap and skeet, because of this, are equally precise. The size, the weight, and even the thickness of the paint applied is very carefully controlled because of this need for consistency in the target presentations. In sporting clays, the targets can be anything, any trajectory, any distance, any angle, complex leads. So what happens now is, even though the target flies or should fly the same line, you get slight discrepancies on the target line and trajectory. This is compounded by they're out in the open, unlike the trap houses. So they get damp of a night, or they get rained on, or they get baked in the sun, and there's little vacuums can form. So if you're shooting early morning or after rain, you can find that the clay won't drop as precisely as it should. And so it falls onto the plate at a different, slightly off location, which means a fraction of an inch on the plate can be a couple of feet where you'd break the target. So sporting clays targets, you have to shoot them as 100 single targets, because there's every chance that these targets are not going to be consistent in their flight pattern. Obviously, if one really takes a large discrepancy or detour off its path, it'll be called a no bird. But there are slight fluctuations in every target thrown, and you've got to shoot every target as a single target. I often see beginners and intermediates where they're running a station and then there's a mystery miss. And for me observing, you can see that the target's gone slightly off path, but they've shot the space that was being successful for them. In other words, they're shooting the picture rather than letting their eyes guide their hands to the target.